Okay, so in a previous video, I mentioned how we often fall victim to this savior complex where we're constantly looking outside of ourselves for our hero, right? In our culture, we love a good hero. Everyone loved Marvel up until we're not going to talk about it. But the point is, we love a hero. We love this singular external point that will come into our lives and just save us and make everything better, right? And then when that doesn't happen, suddenly we're the victim. Suddenly no one's coming to save us and we have to become our own hero and we have to save ourselves. And really, this is a seesaw between hyper independence and codependence, where instead of actively showing up for yourself and allowing someone else to show up for you too, which is collaborating, co creating, you're just seesawing between save me, no, I'll save myself. Fuck you for not saving me though, right? And it creates all types of weird emotions. And you know, it's annoying. Personally, I don't care for it. Again, you want to lean into codependence or hyper independence, that's your business. But my whole reasoning is I don't like any of this, right? I don't like the savior complex. I don't like the idea of this hero being one person when y- real change happens through people coming together and showing up, right? Through community. And maybe other cultures do this. I've seen a TED talk about how other cultures do believe in this, but in the United States, we don't really practice this. We don't spotlight this. And that's fine, but maybe we can change. So the idea is, like I mentioned earlier, is collaborating, it's co-creating. And what differentiates this between the savior seesaw, the savior victim thing, is stating what you want, right? Because in my mind, I've always thought a boundary isn't a boundary until you state it, right? If you don't say, hey, this is what I'm cool with or this is what I'm not cool with, and if we cross that boundary, I'm no longer going to be here. If you don't say that, that's like drawing a line in the sand, covering it up, and then someone walks over it and you go, fuck you, dude, you crossed my boundary. And it's like, they were walking. They were walking and you let them. You let them. Respectfully, you let them. Unless you say something, it's it is what it is, right? You can't just silently hope and wait for someone to save you, right? Or silently work towards your goals and then get upset when no one shows up to help. You kind of have to ask, right? And so that's where the idea of collaboration comes in. Not in not in the sense of manipulating, right? Cuz codependency, there's this sort of, and I've been there, but trying to be in the other person's head and what are they thinking? What are they feeling? Do they like me? Can they do this for me? How do I get them to do this for me? And it's weird behavior, right? We've all been there, right? We're learning, but in an attempt to get away from it, the idea is to show up for yourself first. Not save yourself, not do everything by yourself, but just say yes to yourself first by at least outlining what it is that you want. What is the dream? What is the vision, right? What is your journey that you're going on? And really lean into it. Don't just like, okay, well, so and so did this. It looks cool. I don't know about me, but I guess I'll do it. No, because what makes collaboration really magical is the story aspect and the fact that it's your story. Like there's something about, and this is what happened to me, right? when I was applying to grad school, and I'm applying to these prestigious ass schools. I'm applying to like Duke and Carnegie and shit. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I don't know how I'm getting to UC Berkeley, but I'm gonna try, right? And so I'm just asking people, I'm like, I really want to get into these degree programs, but I'm an engineer. I don't know how to write. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Send help. Send help. Like, I think I got 0 out of 9 on my AP Lang essays. So I was like, I know I don't know how to write. I don't know how to do this. Like, I just don't have this skill. And I'm looking at these blogs for grad schools, and they're like, yeah, you need to know how to write. That essay is real important. And I'm like, damn, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just talking to people, and I'm telling them the dream. I'm telling them, this is where I want to go, And luckily I spoke to the right people, because immediately they were like, that's a great dream, right? Let me help. So I can help you with the portfolio. I can help you with the writing. In fact, here's the formula to the writing, and I'll even review it. And I'm like, thank you, right? And so the point is being able to articulate your dream. That is a big enough yes. That is enough of a yes for people to show up, right? And knowing whatever you're missing, even better, because some people will help regardless without hearing the word help, right? And we love them. But, you might enjoy receiving help a little bit better if you have a clear idea on what it is you're missing. What skill do you need? What aspect do you need to get there? Because believe it or not, a lot of people love coming in and helping other people on their journey, And it's just a matter of letting them know what is the journey, right? Rather than, hey, teach me how to write. You're weird now. That's a little weird. Right? But if you can tell people the why, people love a good why. People love a good story. I love a good story, right? If you're watching this, you do too. And so it's just a matter of giving someone that context of what are we working towards, What are we working with? What are we doing here? And you'd be surprised by the people who show up to help. And so, again, collaboration over codependence and hyperindependence. Hope this helps.